Westchester University, coming at you from the Wicklow Mountains, encouraging you to study abroad. And this episode of WCU Weekly starts right now.
Hello, Westchester University. I'm Erica Flanick.
And I'm Ryan Carson.
So, Ryan, what do you got going on this week?
This week, nothing too much, a couple tests and stuff like that, nothing really too busy. We finished up recruitment this weekend, so we're done with that, thank God. I got a little bit more free time.
Right.
And then this weekend's actually my birthday, so I'll be getting ready for that a little bit.
Yay, happy birthday, Ryan.
Thank you.
Exciting.
What about you?
I have kind of a nice week off. I work a couple days this week, but other than that, I can kind of relax, get myself back into...
Stay away from that Philly traffic for a little bit.
I get to stay away from Philly traffic, which is so good.
About time, right? Jeez.
I know. Oh, man. Well, we have another packed episode filled with events that are going on around campus. Jerome has this past week's sports update, Lauren has our weather outlook, and Taylor is giving us a look in on what's going on in world news. Stay tuned because later we will be letting you know how you can become our guest host next week while Ryan is away.
This Wednesday, September 28th, the Center of Contemplative Studies is having a grand opening in the Ehringer gym. From 10 to 3, you can attend open workshops that include tastes of different practices from meditation, Tai Chi, yoga, and more. The ribbon cutting ceremony will be taking place at 3 and free refreshments at the reception.
That sounds really awesome.
Have you ever taken Tai Chi?
No, I haven't, but I know a couple people who have and they absolutely love it.
Is it? I heard it's like, good to work out, but I don't really know.
I know, it seems really interesting though. Maybe I'll go and check that out.
Make a segment on it, we can do it.
Yeah. Also going down this Wednesday is the start of the Global Hispanic Film Festival at 7:30 p.m. in Mitchell 102. Every Wednesday from this week until October 26th will feature a film that will discuss a wide range of unfamiliar realities concerning Latin America, Spain, North Africa, and Latinos in the United States. This event is free and open to the public, and appetizers will be served at 7:15 before the film begins.
This Thursday, September 29th at 8 p.m. in Sykes Ballroom is an evening to write Love on Her Arms, a nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression. This event will begin with a lecture from the founder, followed by a Q&A.
That's super awesome to hear about. It's very important, I think, for the entire community to learn more about depression and anxiety. And
very true. I feel like there's a lot of people when they have it, there's not really anywhere they can go and talk. And it's kind of cool they can have like a whole area just for people to talk about it.
Different organizations. I think those are so wonderful. And it's always a great reminder as well that the counseling center is always an option for people who
there's always help if you need it, which is very nice.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Now let's send it to Jerome with this week's sports update. Jerome.
Thanks, Erica. Well, after losing in heartbreaking fashion in Edinburgh last weekend, the football team responded with a 30-point blowout win against Lock Haven. Quarterback Andrew Durr, coming off a 500-yard passing game, kept the momentum going, accounting for 5 total TDs on the night. Picking up the action in the second quarter, Rams ahead 9-0 when Durr lets loose and hooks up with Jordan Banks on this pretty 39-yard bomb. The Brendan Paulison extra point was good, putting the Rams up 16-0. Banks would add another receiving TD and finish with 113 yards on 5 catches. Rams win 37-7. They'll hit the road for a matchup with Kutztown on Saturday. Field hockey was also in action this weekend, picking up a PSAC win versus Slippery Rock 4-2. The Lady Rams got 2 goals from Caitlin Hatch, as well as a score from Rachel Toppy, now up to 8 goals on the season. The Lady Rams are now 1-0 in the PSAC, 4-4 overall, and will look to keep the wins coming. They host East Stroudsburg Wednesday at 4 p.m. And how about the women's soccer team? 8 games played, 8 games won. Still undefeated on the season, the Lady Rams beat Shippensburg on Saturday 2-1. Lexi Brown scored her 3rd goal of the season for the Lady Rams, who are now ranked 12th in the country. Up next, they host Millersville Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Not to be outdone, the men's soccer team also picked up a win over the weekend, beating Shippensburg 3-2. It was a back-and-forth game with Colin Hester scoring the winning goal in extra time. The win brings their record to 4-1 in the PSAC, currently tied for first with Mercyhurst, who they've already beaten once this season. They'll play after the ladies this Tuesday at 4 as they host Millersville. And that's your weekly sports recap. Until next week, I'm Jerome Ambrose. Now here's Lauren with the weekly weather.
Thanks, Jerome. Well, it looks like it's going to be a rainy week, Westchester. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 74. The rain moves in on Wednesday with a high in the low 70s. We'll have scattered thunderstorms on Thursday with the temperature dipping to the 60s. The temperature stays in the high 60s Friday and Saturday with scattered showers throughout the day. Then we end this wet week on Sunday with even more rain showers and a temperature in the low 70s. As always, remember to stay up to date with the latest weather updates by visiting WCUquad.com. That's all I have for this week's weather. I'm Lauren Alexander. Now let's send it back to Erica and Ryan.
Thanks, Lauren. The Office of Student Leadership and Involvement is hosting a balancing act, Walking the Tightrope of Life, this Thursday, September 30th at Sykes at 3 p.m. in the Ballrooms. There will be a discussion panel with the WCU alumni on work, school life, and balance. In addition to the panel, there will be food prizes if you bring your resume.
That sounds awesome for graduating seniors, people like me.
Yeah, seniors, get out there. You got to do it sooner or later, right? Real life's coming.
Real life, real life.
I got another year. I'm okay. I'll hang it back for a little bit.
Come join SAC this Saturday, September 30th for their first pizza crawl from 12 to 5 p.m. Starting in the Sykes lobby, you will travel to some of the tastiest pizza places in town. Amore, Benny's, Chris's, Lorenzo's, New Haven, Raytown, and Saucy's. Participants receive a free t-shirt and have the chance to win prizes and, of course, get to eat pizza at a discounted price.
I think WCU Weekly's going to have to take a trip out that
I
one.
think so,
I think
too.
we're going to have to do it. I mean, come on, Saucy's.
That sounds great to me.
We're going to have to do it, for sure, for sure.
Stay tuned for possibly a little segment.
New
in
segment coming your way.
pizza.
Now let's see what's going on in the world news with Taylor. Taylor?
Thanks, Ryan and Erica. After a weekend of peaceful protest over the shooting and death of Keith Lamont Scott, Charlotte Mayor Jennifer Roberts lifted the citywide curfew Sunday evening. Violent protests rocked the city last week after a police officer shot and killed Scott. North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory declared a state of emergency, calling in the National Guard. Activists were demonstrating and boycotting Sunday's NFL game between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings in protest of Scott's death, taking a knee during the Star-Spangled Banner. U.S. golfer Arnold Palmer, viewed as one of the greatest players in the sport's history, has died at the age of 87. Palmer died at the UPMC Presbyterian Hospital in Pittsburgh, where he was undergoing heart tests. During his successful career, he won more than 90 tournaments, including 7 majors. In local news, the president of the APSCUF announced that the Faculty and Coaches Union will go on strike Wednesday, October 19th. If the strike goes into effect, Westchester University classes will be canceled, along with sports games as well. That's all I have for this week's news update. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Taylor. So unfortunately, Erica, next week I will not be filming with you guys for WCU Weekly.
Oh!
Hold on, don't worry, it's
World's
just for a
over.
week. It's for a week. It's for a week. I'm a member of PRSSA, which is Public Relations Student Society of America. Every semester we go on a trip to like a major city. Last year we went to DC in the fall, and then in the spring went to New York City. So this semester we're going to Philly. So what we're gonna do there is we go and we have meetings scheduled with like all these PR firms, and you get a chance to like talk to their recruiters and just
Wow, all right.
give them your resume. It's like honestly the best networking you can possibly do because you literally walk into the firm.
yeah.
So unfortunately, I will not be here. Don't miss me too much, guys. Don't worry.
Guess I understand.
I'll
that
be back.
You
I'll
have
be back.
to do your career, but
Well,
it's
you
fine.
know, WC Weekly's always gonna be right here, guys. Don't worry. I can't leave. I can't leave.
That being said, if you are interested in guest hosting alongside me next week, all you have to do is tweet us at WCU Weekly with a short video saying why you want to be our co-anchor for the week. And that concludes this episode of WCU Weekly. If you have anything you'd like to be read on air or you'd like to get involved with WCU Weekly, be sure to email us at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook for segments, events, and much more.
Until next week, I'm Erica Flanick.
And I'm Ryan Carson.
Have a great week, Westchester University.
And an even better weekend.